Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and oh god. This video is going to be terribly strange for me. It's gosh. Let's talk about boys. Hey guys, so something that's been kind of a hot topic for YouTubers that you guys follow and the guys that I follow as well, and then also in my messages for request-wise, has been a video about what I look for in a guy. So, like you guys know, I like to do what you guys want, so we're gonna make that video today. This is gonna be awkward as hell for me because, like, I can talk about a lot of things with a lot of people, but when it comes to talking about boys, like, I don't know, like, I just kind of, like, lose my mind because, God, men, they are wonderful and horrible, aren't they? So what we're gonna go with now is some characteristics, I'd say, of a guy more than, like, physical stuff, just because these are the things that actually, like, hit home with me and that, like, truly actually matter. So here we go. Here are 5 characteristics of a guy that I look for. Number 1 is trust. I need to be able to trust you, and I want you to be able to trust me, and I want you to be honest with me. I want you to tell me what you're thinking. If you're happy, if you're sad, if you're angry, I want you to tell me what's going on with you and, like, how we can fix it if we're having issues, or just, like, relish in the fact that things are going good. And I want you to know that, like, you can tell me, like, anything and I'm not going to get upset with you, or I'm not going to get angry. Like, maybe we're fighting or whatever, but I want you to communicate with me. Like, that's important. Communication, like, it's, like, very important. And so then with also with trust is loyalty. I need to know that I am the only guy, like, in your life romantically. Like, I'm not one of those crazy ass bitches that's just like, oh my gosh, you can't talk to other guys, you can't Snapchat other guys, you can't. I'm really relaxed and chill. Like, I don't really care, like, that much, just so long as I can trust that you aren't cheating on me and you trust that I'm not cheating on you. It's also nice to know that, like, when you're going through, like, a rough time, you have, like, that kind of, like, backboard of a person, like someone who can really, like, support you when you're low. Don't like cheaters, don't like liars. Simple as that. The second thing would be confidence. I like a guy who messages me first. I'm not gonna lie. I can be kind of timid sometimes when it comes to relationships. I can also feel like I'm a bit overbearing sometimes and be like, I feel like I'm annoying you, or like I'm sending you too many messages, or like I'm just kind of pestering you at some points. So that kind of reassurance that, like, you want to message me first, or like sometimes you send me a double text because I'm not responding fast enough, or like stupid little things like that, like, mean a lot to me. A guy who's not, like, afraid to be himself and speak his mind is, like, perfect, because Lord knows I can't shut myself up when I have an opinion. So it's nice to have someone who I can, like, share things with and who isn't afraid to share his opinions on the same thing. The third thing I will say is he needs to be active. I'm not the kind of guy who can sit on a couch all day long. I am just a super active young college student who loves to go and do things. I practice yoga at least an hour every single day. I sit on my head for like 20 minutes a day, practicing headstands and handstands currently. I skate around campus, like, at least 2 or 3 laps around campus every single day, most days, just because, like, I love skating and I love, like, the feel of it. I'm at the gym almost every single day. I'm not huge into lifting weights, but I'm, like, trying to get myself out there and like experiment with it a little bit. But just, like, someone who, like, is willing to go on a hike with me, or, like, let's go rock climbing, or, like, you know, something like that. Because, like, physical activity is, like, it's like, it makes you feel good. Like, active people are happy people. My favorite quote from one of my favorite movies is from Legally Blonde, and judge me if you will, but the famous line from it is, exercise releases endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. Happy people just don't kill their husbands. So being active kind of rolls into my fourth thing. For number 4, you've got to be adventurous. That's what I base my life off of, every day being a new adventure. Today is a new adventure. Let's go. Let's just go do something. Let's do something new. Let's do something exciting. Let's do something fun. I need someone who can kind of keep pace with me on that, who's not afraid to, like, let loose and, like, try something new, and isn't, like, stuck in their ways, who's kind of open-minded and willing to try new things with me. my favorite thing in the world is experiencing something new. Like the feeling you get, it's the first time you've ever like felt that way about something or felt this kind of way. Like it's like nerve-wracking and exciting at the same time. It's almost like an adrenaline high. It's just like, I love that feeling. And so I want someone who can kind of like experience those things with me and like try new things and like go do new things and like have fun and let loose. If you're like rigid and stoic and stuff like that, like that's cool, but not so much for me. The fifth thing that I'll say that I look for in a guy to end up these top 5 characteristics would be kind of a mixture of adaptability and a sort of like constance. And so what I mean by that is like, as I've said in like the previous things, I'm always going, I'm always doing, and obviously change is gonna come as we go through like our like stages in college. Like I'm just now about to finish my freshman year, and so I've got a lot of stuff that's going to happen in the next couple of years. It's really going to change and affect who I turn out to be like in the future as a person. And personally, I think we never stop changing as people. I need someone who can roll with that, who can like change with my like new hobby of the week or my new thing that I do or that strange new habit that I have. And like I just need someone who can kind of like be okay with like change, but also who is like kind of like they have constants in their life. They have things that they believe in and like values that they hold that aren't going to change no matter what. And like that is something like that is a little bit different about me, I'd say, because a lot of people, like when it comes to change, like you have to be open-minded to a lot of different kinds of changes. But I have like personal beliefs and stuff that I refuse to change no matter like what I do in my life or no matter what happens. They're just things that I am like set in my ways on, and I think it's okay for that to happen. It's like honestly refreshing to find someone who's like not willing to change for someone else. Like I don't want to change you. I don't want you to change for me. I want you to be you, and that'd be okay. For instance, like one thing I've kind of struggled with as just a gay teenager in general, and this might be a bit of a shock to some of you people. Hopefully it's not. I hope I don't present myself in like a way that makes it seem not. But my virginity would be something that I say I value. Wow, it sounds even more awkward out loud than it did in my head. Yes, I am a virgin, and I'm okay with that, and I'm okay with saying it because that's nothing I'm ashamed of. But it's something that, like, as time's gone on, like, sex is just something people do. Like, it's just something, like, normal. Like, losing your virginity to a stranger, like, that's no big deal. Like, whatever. Like, have sex with whoever you want to. For me, it's a little bit different. It's just one of those things. I value that, and I'm hopefully holding out for the right guy. Who knows, maybe I'm just torturing myself. But it's a value of mine. It's something that I'm not going to let go of, and it's not something that I am just going to lose at, like, the drop of a hat. Like, it's just something that whoever I'm with in the future will just have to work through. Like, it's something my ex wasn't able to work through. It's why he ended up cheating, and it's why we're not together. That's okay. Like, you know, like some people just can't do it. We have different values, different beliefs, and it's also okay for us to have different values and different beliefs. It's nice to be able to like shake things up a little bit with a little bit of contrast in a relationship, because if you're basically the same person, I already have one of those. His name's Tucker, and I don't want to date my twin brother. We agree on a lot of things. We have a lot of the same taste, and I've grown up with that my whole life. So having someone who like thinks a little bit different than me is great, but having stuff in common is also great. So adaptability and also like a bit of constance in your life, it's great. It's nice. Wow, I still can't believe that I said I'm a virgin on camera. God, I'm weird. So that's like 5 things that I'd say, 5 big things that I look for in a guy. There's a lot of other stuff, but I mean, those are like the main things that I'd say. You don't have to be funny all the time. You don't have to be loud and obnoxious. You don't have to be the manliest man, but you know, like anything like that. Like there's so many different things in the LGBT community that like factors that people look for like within a guy, and like, you know, just kind of be yourself. So subscribe, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below maybe. I don't know. So this is me signing off from college at the moment in room B316 at Griffiths Hall at Mississippi State University. I will see you guys later.